Hey Turbo Stackers, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm your host, covering weekly precious metal news, price updates, and smart stacking strategies. Before we dive into today's critical update on silver premiums, I want to give a huge shout out to our channel members, Chris in Virginia and John Stockdale. Thank you both for your incredible support and for being founding members of the turbo stacking community. You guys are the reason we can keep bringing you this content week after week. And speaking of the community, big news. The Turbo Stacking online storefront is officially in the works. We're setting it up this week, and channel members are going to get exclusive discounts on custom poured turbo stacking rounds and bars. More on that in a minute. Today we're talking about something affecting every single silver stacker right now. Premiums are absolutely exploding. Whether you're buying silver eagles, rounds, bars, or junk silver, you need to understand what's happening before you make your next purchase. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why premiums are spiking, which products hit the hardest, and most importantly, my strategy for navigating this premium environment without getting ripped off. Let's talk numbers. As of November 1st, 2025, silver spot price is sitting at $48.20 per ounce. That's already a significant increase from where we were. But here's where it gets crazy. The premiums you're paying on top of that spot price. American Silver Eagles, the most popular silver coin in the United States, are currently selling for $57 to $58.55 per coin. That's an $8.80 to $10.35 premium over spot. We're talking about 18 to 21% premiums on Eagles right now. Let me put that in perspective. If you're buying 100 silver eagles at current spot prices, you're paying $5,700 to $5,855, but the actual silver content, that's only worth $4,820 at spot. You're paying $880 to $1,035 extra just for the privilege of owning eagles. Now, I'm not saying eagles are bad. They have their place. They're the most liquid, most recognized silver coin in America. But in this premium environment, you need to be strategic. Generic silver rounds, which are just pure, just real, 1 troy ounce of 0.999 fine silver and currently running $51.20 to $53.20 per round. That's a $3 to $5 premium over spot, or about 6 to 10%. Same silver, same weight, same purity, but you're saving $5 to $7 per ounce compared to eagles. On that same 100-ounce purchase, you're looking at $5,120 to $53.20 for generic rounds versus $5,700 to $58.55 for eagles. That's a $580, $735 savings for the exact same amount of silver. 10-ounce silver bars are running $525 to $545 per bar, which works out to be about $3.50 to $7.50 per ounce premium. Still better than eagles. A 100-ounce bar, the absolute best premium option, are going for about $5,200 to $5,300 per bar, which is only about $2 to $4 per ounce over spot. That's a 4% to 8% premium, the lowest you're going to find right now. Here's the brutal truth. Every dollar you overpay in premiums is a dollar that's not working for you. When silver goes up, you don't get that premium back. The market doesn't care that you paid $10 over spot for an eagle. When you sell, you're getting spot price plus whatever the current premium is at that time. So if you're stacking for wealth preservation or inflation protection for a potential silver squeeze, you want to maximize your ounces, not your premiums. So why are premiums at these historic levels? It's not just one thing. It's a perfect storm of supply and demand factors hitting all at once. Factor 1, mint production bottlenecks. The U.S. Mint, Royal Canadian Mint, Perth Mint, all major government mints are running at maximum capacity and still can't keep up with demand. The U.S. Mint has been rationing silver eagle allocations to authorized dealers since 2024. When supply is constrained and demand is high, premiums go up. Simple economics. Factor number 2 is silver blank shortages. Here's something most people don't know about. Before you can mint a coin, you need a blank that's the raw silver planchet that gets stamped with the design. There's a global shortage of silver blanks right now because blank manufacturers can't source enough silver fast enough, and they can't expand production capacity overnight. This affects both government mints and private mints. Even generic rounds are seeing higher premiums because of blank shortages. Factor number 3, retail demand is through the roof. Retail demand for silver in 2025 is absolutely crushing it. We're seeing record sales numbers month after month. Why? Inflation concerns. Even though official numbers say it's quote unquote under control, banking crisis fears after the regional bank failures in 2023-2024. De-dollarization trends with BRICS expanding. Younger investors discovering silver through social media, and boomers moving retirement funds into physical assets. When everyone wants to buy and there's limited supply, dealers can charge higher premiums, and people are paying them. Factor number 4, industrial demand competing with investment demand. Silver isn't just money, it's an industrial metal. Solar panels, electronics, electric vehicles, 5G infrastructure, they all need silver. Industrial demand is at an all-time high and competing directly with investment demand. Unlike gold, which is primarily monetary, silver has this dual demand that creates unique supply pressures. Factor 5, dealer costs are up. Let's be fair to dealers, their costs have gone up too. Shipping, insurance, labor, rent, credit card processing fees, everything costs more in 2025. Some of that premium increase is legitimate cost passed through. But here's the thing, not all dealers are created equal. Some are taking advantage of the situation to pad their margins. That's why shopping around is more important than ever. Strategy number 1, focus on generic silver rounds, not government coins. I know. Silver eagles are beautiful, maples are gorgeous, Britannias have that cool security feature. But in this premium environment, you're paying $5 to $7 more per ounce for essentially the same thing, 1 troy ounce of 0.999 fine silver. What are generic rounds? Well, generic rounds are privately minted silver coins. They're not legal tender, they don't have a face value, but they're the exact same weight and purity as government coins. Popular brands includes Buffalo rounds, Walking Liberty rounds, Morgan dollars, Aztec calendar, or plain rounds with just weight and purity stamped. Silver eagles, $57 to $58.50 per coin. Generic rounds, $51.20 to $53.20 per coin. That's a savings of $5 to $7 per ounce. On a 100-ounce purchase, the eagles would cost $5,700 to $58.55, generic $5,120 to $53.20, which means you're going to save between $580 and $735. That's an extra 11 to 14 ounces of silver you could buy with those savings. Over time, this compounds massively. But are generics as liquid? Here's the truth. Yes, generics are slightly less liquid than eagles. If you walk into a random coin shop, they might offer you 25 to 55% less per ounce for a generic versus an eagle. Sometimes that increases to $1 to $2, but on average. We're talking about a 50% liquidity disadvantage versus a $5 to $7 purchase premium. You're still way ahead buying generics. Plus, if you're selling online through platforms like subreddit, PMs for sale, or dealer buyback programs, the spread between generics and eagles is even smaller. So when should you buy eagles instead? There are times when eagles make sense. If you're buying for gifting, eagles are the most recognizable. If you want maximum liquidity for emergency situations, or if you're specifically collecting numismatic coins, you can find eagles at generic prices, but it happens. But for 90% of stackers building wealth, generics are the way to go for right now. Strategy number 2, buy larger bars to minimize premiums. The premium per ounce drops significantly as bar size increases. Here's the current breakdown. 1 ounce rounds are $3 to $5 over spot, where 10-ounce bars are 3.5 to 7.5 per ounce over spot. 100-ounce bars are $2 to $4 over spot. That 100-ounce bar is giving you silver at nearly half the premium of 1-ounce rounds. Basically, let's do the math of 100 ounces of silver. Option A, 100 generic rounds costs about $51.20 to $53.20. The premium paid $300 to $500. Option B, a 100-ounce bar costs $5,200 to $5,300. Premium paid between $200 and $400. You're saving $100 to $200 by going with the bar. That's 2 to 4 extra ounces of silver. But hey, I don't have $5,200 to spend. I get it. Not everyone can drop $5,000 on a single bar. So here's what you do. 10-ounce bars are the sweet spot for most stackers. At $525 to $545 per bar, they're accessible. They still give you better premiums than rounds, and they're easier to sell in small increments if needed. My personal strategy, I buy 10-ounce bars when I'm dollar cost averaging monthly, and I save up for bigger bars, 100-ounce bars, when I have larger lumps of sum, like tax refund or bonuses, etc. Not all bars are created equal. Stick with recognized refiners such as Sunshine Minting, Asahi, Scottsdale Mint, Geiger, Hamp Suisse, or Johnson Matthey. Avoid no-name bars without clear hallmarks. The liquidity difference is real. Strategy number 3. Buy in bulk to unlock dealer discounts. Most online dealers offer tiered pricing. The more you buy, the lower per ounce cost. Here's a typical structure. 1 to 19 ounces, $53.20 per ounce. 20 to 99 ounces, $52.20 per ounce. Save $1 per ounce. 100 to 499 ounces, it's $51.20 per ounce. Save $2. On a 100-ounce purchase, that bulk discount saves you $100 to $200 compared to buying smaller quantities. How to buy in bulk without breaking the bank. Strategy A, save up for bulk purchases instead of buying $500 worth of silver every month. Save that $500 for 10 months, then make one $5,000 bulk purchase. You'll get better pricing and save on shipping costs. Strategy B, group buys. Team up with trusted friends or family members. Pool your money. Place one large order. Split that silver. Everyone gets bulk pricing. Strategy C, wait for dealer promotions. Most major dealers run promotions monthly. Free shipping over X amount. Bonus ounces on large orders or temporary price reductions. Sign up for email lists and strike when deals hit. Shipping costs matter too. Don't forget, shipping costs eat into your savings. Most dealers offer free shipping over $199, sometimes $299. Flat rate shipping between $10 and $15, and insurance costs usually 1 to 2% of order value. If you're buying $200 worth of silver and paying $10 shipping, that's an extra 5% premium. But if you're buying $2,000 worth and getting free shipping, you just save that 5%. Strategy number 4, dollar cost average instead of trying to time the market. Right now, silver's at $48.20 per ounce. Is that high or is it low? Will it go to 60? Will it drop to 40? Nobody knows, not me, not the experts on YouTube, not the analysts at the big banks. Anyone who tells you they know where silver is going next week is lying. Yes, lying. What is dollar cost averaging? DCA means buying a fixed dollar amount at regular intervals regardless of price. For example, $500 every month on the 1st, $250 every 2 weeks on payday, or $1,000 every quarter. When prices are high, you get fewer ounces. When prices are low, you get more ounces. Over time, you average out the volatility. Let's say you commit to buying $500 worth of generic silver rounds every month for 6 months. Month 1, silver is at $48.20. Rounds are $51.20. So you get about 9.76 ounces per month. Month 2, silver drops to $45. Rounds are at $48. That's 10.42 ounces per month. Month 3, silver at 50, rounds at $53. That gives you 9.43 ounces. Month 4, silver at $46 an ounce, rounds at $49, 10.2 ounces. So basically, you see, it averages out. Total invested $3,000, ounces 58.52 on average, cost per ounce 51.26. You didn't try to time the bottom, you didn't panic when prices spiked, you just consistently stacked, and now you have nearly 60 ounces of silver. DCA removes emotion from the equation. You're not stressing about whether to buy now or wait. You're not kicking yourself for buying at the top. You just execute your plan month after month. This is especially important in 2025 when silver volatility is high and premiums are unpredictable. My personal dollar cost averaging strategy is I buy $1,000 worth of silver on the first of every month, no matter what. Some months I get a great deal, some months I overpay, but over the long term, I'm consistently building my stack without the stress of market timing. Strategy number 5 is shop around and compare dealers before every purchase. Premium differences between dealers can be massive. I'm talking $2 to $3 per ounce differences on the same product. On a 100-ounce order, that's $200 to $300 in savings just for spending 15 minutes comparing prices. Top online dealers to check. Here are the dealers I personally check before every purchase. SD Bullion. It often has lowest premiums on generic. Monument Metals, great for bulk pricing. APMEX, huge selection, higher premiums, but frequent sales. JM Bullion, solid middle ground pricing. Bullion exchanges, good for variety. And Hero Bullion is very competitive on bars. Silver Gold Bull, that's a Canadian option with U.S. shipping. Use price comparison tools, websites like findbullionprices.com, comparesilverprices.com, and bestsilvergolddeals.com aggregate real-time pricing from dozens of dealers. You can see who has the best price on exactly what you want in seconds. And don't forget your local coin shops. They might surprise you. Yes, they usually have higher premiums than online dealers, but no shipping costs, no waiting. You can inspect before buying, and you build relationships for better future deals. Some may even match online prices if you ask. I check my LCS first, then compare to online. If they're within $1 ounce of online prices after factoring in shipping, I buy local. Your payment method will have a determination on costs as well. Credit card usually is a 3 to 4% fee, so that adds $150 to $200 on a $5,000 order. A bank wire is usually $25 to $30, but that's good for large orders, in my opinion. Check your money order, often cheapest but slow. Crypto, some dealers offer discount for Bitcoin and crypto payments. On large orders, paying by check or wire instead of credit card can save you $100 to $200. All right, let me tell you exactly what I'm doing with my silver stack in this premium environment. 70% generic rounds, Buffalo rounds, Walking Liberty designs, and I'm buying from whoever has the best prices. At $51.20 to $53.20 per round, this is my bread and butter. 20% on 10-ounce bars, Sunshine Minting and Asahi bars. I'm buying 2 to 3 per month as part of my DCA strategy. The $525 to $545 price point is perfect for my budget. 10% on 100-ounce bars. When I have larger lump sums, such as bonuses or tax refunds, I go straight for 100-ounce bars at $5,200 to $5,300. Best premiums, period. I'm not doing any Silver Eagles right now in this premium environment. I'm completely avoiding them. That $8.80 to $10.35% premium is just too high for me to justify. When premiums come back down to $3 to $4 over spot, I'll reconsider. My buying schedule is about $1,000 on the first of every month. I shop around the last week of each month to find the best deals, and I wait for dealer promotions, free shipping, bonus ounces, etc. I buy larger quantities when premiums temporarily dip. What I'm avoiding are numismatic coins, collectible premiums, or even worse. And fractional silver, half ounce, quarter ounce rounds have insane premiums. Colorized or special edition coins, you're paying for artwork, not silver. And unknown brands or refiners, liquidity risk isn't worth the 50-cent savings. Look, silver premiums in 2025 are brutal. There's no way around it, but if you're strategic and you know what to buy, how much you buy, and where you buy it, you can still build a serious silver stack without getting destroyed by premiums. The 5 strategies recap. Focus on generic rounds, save $5 to $7 per ounce versus Eagles. Buy larger bars. 100-ounce bars have the lowest premiums at $2 to $4 over spot. Buy in bulk. Unlock volume discounts and save on shipping. Dollar cost average. Remove emotion and the timing stress. And shop around. 15 minutes of research saves hundreds of dollars. Remember, every dollar you save on premiums is another dollar you can put towards more silver. And when silver eventually breaks out, and I believe it already has and will continue, you want to save as many ounces as possible, not as many pretty coins. With silver at $48.20 and gold at $4,000, we're in unprecedented territory. The gold to silver ratio is sitting around 82 to 83 to 1, which historically suggests silver is undervalued relative to gold, but that's a topic for another video. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and subscribe to Turbo Stacking for weekly precious metal news, price updates, and stacking strategies. Drop a comment below and let me know what's your silver buying strategy in this premium environment. Are you buying Eagles or going towards the generic route? And if you want to take your stacking to the next level, check out the Turbo Stacker memberships at just $4.99 a month. You'll get exclusive market analysis, early access to videos, direct access to our private Discord community of serious stackers, and first dibs on custom poured turbo stacking silver rounds when they launch. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.